Alright, so I'm here to just give a recap on the Jack Hayden ARG and all that, so people understand where we are in the story and how the posts work in with all that and all that stuff. So, starting off, Jack Hayden was born June 2nd, 2006 in Michigan, where he made a lot of friends, had a lot of good buddies, specifically Berkeley, which he met through the hockey team in Michigan in his hometown. And Jack Hayden and Berkeley made a lot of good friends while they were on the hockey team and while they were in their hometown in Michigan. They developed good friendships, and eventually Hayden and Berkeley made a friend group. Jack Hayden loved his friends. They were his brothers. He had Berkeley, he had Jackson, he had Joseph, and the four of them had a lot of good times together and even played on a Minecraft world. Every day together, every day without missing a day, they played on that Minecraft world together. Now, of course, that all changed when in 2024, they all graduated high school and they all went their separate ways. Of course, they stayed in touch, but things weren't the same, and that bothered Jack Hayden. He didn't know how to cope with it. He didn't want things to end. He didn't want his community to end. So, Jack Hayden, using his video skills and many other skills that he had accumulated, decided to try and make a scary Minecraft video based on him and his friend's old world. Now, he thought doing this would somehow immortalize the memories that he had with his brothers. He thought that making a famous video would bring those memories back and make himself whole again, because lately he had felt incomplete. He wasn't going to allow the world to forget him after high school. He was going to make sure that he had something to show that he was there, to show that his brothers were there. Jack Hayden attempted it by staging all these fake scary events in his Minecraft world. None of it worked, so Jack found something real, something online that gave him instructions on how to build a shrine that will bring real scary events to the Minecraft world, so that maybe he could record it and become famous. But this idea backfired, and an online entity attached itself to Jack, making him even more obsessed with fame. A place called the OEC, which stands for Online Entity Control Program, this place kidnapped Jack to study the digital entity that was attached to him from the Minecraft world. The entity's motives was only to merge with Jack. That's all the entity wanted. The entity was willing to do anything for Jack Hayden as long as he agreed to merge. Jack Hayden wanted to escape and become famous, so they made a deal. The entity would free him and make him famous, and Jack Hayden agreed to stop resisting the merge. They became the Haydenticity. They learned that they could spread their control to other people by doing mind control on people, but only one at a time. Jack, as the Haydenticity, eventually escaped and killed many people, and because of this he was tracked down and sent back in time as a punishment. The OEC employee doing this took pity on Jack and decided to allow Jack's brain to be attached to Jack's Instagram account. This allows Jack to use his brain to still be up to date with the present and still post things online, even though he was sent into the past. But the amount of time that passes for us doesn't convey to the same amount of time for him. Jack killed and hurt many people in his time, but the truth is, Jack would have never hurt anyone if it wasn't for the fact that he was kidnapped and scared and desperate for fame. And now, in January of 2026, which would be January of 1982 for Jack, he has now come back and has been posting lately, posting all sorts of things about community, even creating a Discord community, just so that he can try again to be famous. We don't know what happened to Jack in the short amount of time where he was missing, but we do know that it was not short for him. When we got to January of 2026, it was January of 1982 for Jack. That means because Jack was sent into July of 1976, that there is around 6 years worth of time that we don't know what happened to Jack during that time. There's 6 years of time where we just don't know what was going on with Jack. And in these short little stories, I, Jack Hayden, will tell you what I've been up to for that time period where I was gone for a little bit. And once I have told you about that amount of time and what I've been doing and who I've met, I will then tell you what I'm currently doing, which I have been doing. I have been telling you what I've been currently doing for the past few videos, but I will tell you some more once I finish telling you where I've been for that short amount of time.